We booked a trip to the moon.
That's really far.
That's how much of a break we need. The moon.
Okay.
Hi.
These stools are slippery.
I'm Travis.
I'm Erin.
And we are Our Lively Tribe.
Why did we not know what to say after that?
We do know what to say. I've been saying that for
You don't say anything,
years.
you go.
That's what I'm saying. Update time?
Update time. It's been about 2 weeks and a lot has happened.
That's why it's been 2 weeks, because a lot's happened.
Yeah. We need to get you a little GoPro so that you can film all these little things that happen throughout the week so that I can throw them in here for all these lovely people.
Oh, that just adds more to my plate. Sorry, guys. Follow Instagram. That's where I do that.
So, in 2 weeks, you have built the entertainment area in the Outback.
Man. Yeah, and that turned out so good. I was so happy with that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that was a good one. I remember thinking after I took that whole wall apart, like, oh crap. What am I gonna do here? So when it all came together, I was so psyched, man. So I'm really happy with that wall.
Yep, that was a huge piece that we had kind of daydreamed about, and it's got the fireplace and the TV can be mounted there.
Yeah.
And it's just such an eye-catching piece in that rig, so that was really exciting to build out.
Yeah.
The next thing going in is the flooring.
Yeah, we gotta go pick that when we're done here.
So today we're gonna go. Our lovely friends, Pat and Amber, brought us all of these flooring samples that they had purchased when they did their RV flooring, and then they live in town, and they were kind of like, hey, do you want some flooring samples? And I was like, yes. So now I can really show Travis what we want in there. So that's exciting.
Yeah.
So flooring is going in there. It's still available. This Outback rig is still for sale. We have worked with several families. Financing can be tricky. So message us if you're interested. It's going to be a gorgeous rig. I'm excited.
Yes. Another thing we did this week or these last couple weeks, Buddha sprayed our first full rig that we've sprayed.
Yes.
Spray painted.
I've been wanting to spray a rig for so long and stop rolling.
And we lucked out and had a friend come by who's used to be a contractor, and he's like, I got a really great spray gun. You want to borrow it and use it? And it's been amazing. So that was huge. That
was exciting. So he sprayed the J-Flight. The J-Flight belongs to a family who purchased it and brought it down here for us from Northern California to renovate. And
it's amazing how well it did. So,
it sprayed really well. So I'm excited about that.
Buddha got it done pretty fast.
So he's happy.
We're still working on... it'll get easier the more we do, but yeah, it looked awesome. So
that was a game changer.
So that's been happening.
Yep. What else?
We planted a garden.
We did. Our friends Amanda and Kendra and their son Clark are here with us right now. Kendra is really smart.
She just knows a lot about everything.
She's a scientist. She studied plants.
Yeah.
That's her job. She's so smart. So we were like, hey, you want to help with the garden? So she has really helped with the garden and the soil and everything we don't know. She knew.
She's like, get some Epsom salt. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, we'll throw Epsom salt. It helps the fruit and not crack. So we threw salt in with all of our plants. So we'll see.
Yeah, so we planted the garden.
We planted 2 trees too. We started our orchard. The goal is to have an orchard.
I don't know about an orchard, but we would like to plant some fruit.
So we got a plum tree and an apple tree going.
That's exciting. And then, the boys got haircuts. It was time. Bryce started first. I enjoy giving them haircuts, but I'm not confident with the scissors. And luckily, my mother-in-law is a hairdresser. So she came and finished off the tops of their hair. So they're all cleaned up. You're next. This is the longest his hair's ever been.
My whole life, I believe.
I like it. I don't hate it.
Well, then I'm going to keep it.
Okay. Don't leave me comments about his beard because it's not going to get cut.
Why would you cut? Look at that. Oh, it's so red.
You have a red beard.
I don't ever believe that, but people often tell me it's red.
Yes. And so haircuts. What else happened? Oh, I added wallpaper to the Evo renovation that we're sitting in. This one will be for rent. Added some really cool wallpaper. That was like my final touch that I wanted. Mm-hmm. And that came out amazing. Travis starts the shower in here this week or next week?
Probably this week. Yeah, probably tomorrow.
And once the shower is done, we have a really big idea for the shower, so that's why it's taking some time. Yeah. Once that's done, this will be available for rent, so stay tuned.
I can't wait to get it done.
I know.
It's been such a long journey, feels like.
Yeah.
But shit, sitting in here, it's like, holy smokes, it's awesome.
It's so cool in here.
It's such a great spot. So.
Yeah. So that is happening, the shower build, and...
Plus, Kendra and Amanda's table.
Oh! So our friends that are here have an Airstream that they've lived in for 3 years, and their dinette was probably the part of their rig that they disliked the most. It was just so large, and the table wobbled back and forth a ton, and Kendra does a lot of work on her computers there, and they just wanted something that was more functional. And so we've talked about this for over a year, building them a dinette space, and we finally were able to pull that off for them, and it is amazing.
It was a labor of love.
It was.
Let me tell you.
But oh my gosh, it's stunning.
Yeah, that kind of, oh man, it's like the more I do and the more I want to do them well and better, oh man, that just kind of adds to the pressure of them too.
Well, you put a lot of pressure on yourself, so.
But my first time building an Airstream.
Yeah, that was tricky.
So yeah, Alex, man, I don't know how you dedicate your life to those Airstreams. Those walls, the angles. Yeah, you just kind of have to be cool with like, all right, literally can't be perfect. So be cool with that because around the wall going against straight edges is a tough combination.
But it's gorgeous. So
yeah, it turned out cool. It was fun building in it too. It was different, so that was nice.
And they love it. It opened up their rig so drastically. Like it just feels like you could spin around and do cartwheels in there now. It's so much
I would
space.
Love to see the two of them spinning around doing cartwheels in there. That would be great.
I'll see if I can get that.
Let's do that.
It just feels so open and so warm and so friendly. I just love it. So
no, I'm stoked on it. It's been a brutal, but I'll finish the last piece today. And it's always, Erin comes in and how the table leg was mounted. I wasn't happy with it and she knew it.
Well, you're sitting on the floor staring at it
but
for like 20 minutes.
She comes in and she's like, you're going to need to cover that up. And I was like...
You straight up told me no.
Yeah.
You said that can't happen. And I was like, okay. And I walked out. And then what is he doing?
Yeah. And it's so, I mean, every time she does this to me, which is every time we build something, that piece that she comes in and just pushes me to do ends up being my favorite piece. Like, because I have to think outside the box and figure it out. So,
yeah,
thankful to her. She pushes me way beyond what I would do myself.
I always have faith in you.
Well, that's good.
So, the table, bench, it's gorgeous. Good job. And what did we do yesterday?
We got new shirts.
Oh, yeah, we got new shirts.
No, we did something we've been talking about doing since the day we got married. Maybe before we got married.
We've been married 7 years this summer. Never taken a trip away together. Vacation, nothing. The most time we've spent away from the boys is 3 nights. And usually it's for work, for photography.
That is so true.
Yeah, we've never...
No, we did... Well, we did 3 nights in Palm Springs, or 2 nights maybe.
Oh, yeah. So we are just kind of at the point where we need an escape for a little bit. And, you know, things are just piling up and we just need to breathe. So.
We booked a trip to the moon.
That's really far.
That's how much of a break we need. The moon.
We booked a trip to Kauai in 3 weeks.
We're out of here, man.
That was the time that worked for us, that worked for my parents to take the kids, that his mom will be here to take care of the animals, and it was just like we just needed to pull the trigger and just go, or else we just wouldn't.
Yeah.
So we're going on a trip without the kids.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie, I
goodness.
did cry the second I pressed book. It's easier leaving the big boys. They're pretty independent, and they're excited that they get to stay at
But
their
it's
grandma and grandpa's.
honestly, it's leaving Trenton. He's the one that'll have the hardest time
Trenton
of
was
it.
not happy when he found out.
Yeah.
So my mom had
attached.
to like very much convince him that it would be fun at their house and they would do fun things. But I have not left River like for that. I can't even talk about it right now. I'm very excited, but
Yeah, well, I mean, this lifestyle pushes you to be really close. So
yeah, I mean, we spend 24/7 together, which is why we need a vacation.
yeah. But honestly, for me, it's not so much a vacation for the kids. I find that living on the property,
where your
building
shop
my
is.
own business or our own business, is a 24-hour endeavor.
He puts in 7 days a week, 10-hour days.
And I've learned that like I really can't pull away from it if I'm here.
Right.
So
he will go out to the shop late at night. He'll go out to the shop on Sunday morning. Unless we have something planned, which this last year and a half we haven't. We have been here because of COVID and because his dad got sick. And, we've really stayed put, which means he's worked 7 days a week. And we take little breaks here and there, but we're incredibly fortunate that we can afford to pull this off right now. I'm not sure what that's going to look like down the road. And so it was just one of those things. We had the support of our parents who were like, yes, we've got things covered. Please go.
That's really what it came to.
Well,
Your mom saying, you should book a trip to Hawaii.
Yeah. and our friends being here, being like, seeing how chaotic it is and being like, you should get away. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And so we did. So we leave in a few weeks and that's crazy.
I can't wait.
Oh my God.
I can't wait to spend that much time with you.
I know. It's very, very needed. We've never done it before. We've always, from the start of our relationship, we've had kids because he came into it with 2. I had 2. You came into 2. 2. And, yeah. So we're just really fortunate that we can pull that off. And knock on wood, it all goes according to plan. So that's where we are. That's what's happening. Any more updates?
The shelves.
Shelves. That was the line I just said we needed to talk about that.
Yeah, so that has been an endeavor too. Those late nights, a lot of times gone into these shelves.
So we're launching a product line. It drops Friday night, 6 p.m.
Oh wow, she just made that up right now. So I guess
we said Friday.
Yeah, I know, but
I just added in a time.
That's perfect.
So we have 5 shelves that will be posted Friday, 6 p.m. Gorgeous custom built open shelves for your RV, for your home, but they're intentionally made for RVs. It'll come with instructions on how to mount the shelf, how to hang it in your RV, and that'll be attached to a QR code that'll sync you to a video where this face will show you how to mount it. So that is so exciting.
We're working out how we're going to really proceed with the product stuff. So I want it to be a unique thing for us and for everyone who buys it to know that like some real time and love was put into each thing we do.
So stay tuned.
Yep.
It's exciting.
And each piece we make will have a certain number to it so that you know like that product was thought of and felt and loved and that number is what represents that time that we put into it. To know it's not coming from, some factory somewhere or, built by someone who didn't care about it. So.
Yep. So that's it.
Update done. Back to work.
Bye.
Peace out.